We woke up today, we got another chance of our dreams, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. If I'm a little sweaty, we're always out here in nature. I might change the scenery in a couple of videos. I don't know, this is my first week doing this, and I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I mean, we have reached, as a community, we have reached over, as of yesterday, I've only uploaded 2 videos. Or I've only been uploading for 2 days, and as of yesterday we've reached over 3,000 people and 7 people subscribed. So that was pretty cool. God called me to do this, and I'm doing it for Him, and I can't wait to reach more people. That's the whole point. Sometimes like the longest time I put this off is I had this excuse, and God wanted me to make YouTube videos about strengthening, our relationship with Christ. Even some of the comments yesterday on my shorts, it strengthened my faith. I was like, this is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm reaching out to people, because I'm a very personal person, and the more you grow with God, He will make you let go of people. And it's rough when you don't realize it, and even sometimes when you realize it, it's rough. But once you understand why He's doing it, you're like, this is so nice. Because you start being okay with being by yourself, and you have to do that. Like, not even for a woman, like a wife for me, or like, if you're a woman watching this, a husband. You have to be alright with being by yourself. You have to be alright with being you. And when you're alright with being you, you really can give the most to the other person, whether it be a friend, a lover, a brother. It doesn't matter. Even your job. I mean, until you figure out who you are, you really can't help nobody. And God's helped me do that probably the best. Not probably, He has. So, but I was driving home. I just ran my 5K. That's why I'm a little sweaty. And did my workout. I was driving home, and man, just victory and freedom is coming to your life. Victory and freedom, remember that. Say it to yourself. Victory and freedom is coming to your life. And I just want to let you know, if you see it up here, it's about to come true. If you see it in your mind, it's about to come true. And I hope I'm speaking to somebody, because man, the glory of God is just amazing. It's just so cool. It's so cool how much you can grow by yourself, but it's even more awesome when you do it with God. So whatever you want, see it in your mind. See and you shall believe. Seek and you shall find. But do it for God's kingdom. Don't do some sick, twisted thing where you just want to benefit yourself. Now, do you have desires? Desires are normal. Desires is, hey, I want a wife. Hey, I want a good job. Hey, I want to travel. Desires are completely normal. When you put your desires over God, that's when it's not normal. And your desires will actually align with God's will. There's nothing wrong with you being successful. There's nothing wrong with you being physically fit, physically active. There's nothing wrong with you being healthy. There's nothing wrong with you driving a very nice car, as long as you don't put that above God's will. Solomon was one of the richest, wealthiest, wisest people in all of the land. And God blessed him with that because he asked for wisdom, but he was also the seed of David. David loved God. David loved God so much. And he messed up a lot. But you know what he did? And this is what we mess up sometimes in our generation, in our churches. It's okay to mess up. And I don't say that our preachers don't preach that. I mean us as the communion. Sometimes we judge people when they walk in, and I've done it. I'm speaking to the choir here. But it's really important when you see somebody that you don't really like. This actually happened to me a week ago. someone looked a little ghetto, and I was judging them. And they came in the sauna with me, and he talked to me. Well, I talked to him, and it was so crazy because I instantly knew God sent him. But my old self didn't want to talk to him because I had this judgmental thing. But when you're so strong in the spirit, it overrides the flesh. And let it be told, God has a crazy way of making timing perfect. And this man was going through a lot. And his sister reached out to him. And she said, God wants you to stop doing this. And then he meets me in the sauna. And I'm actually listening to my devotional. And it was crazy. Because when I was talking, it was almost like he knew exactly what God was trying to tell him. And then he told me, he's like, yeah, my sister told me that. Like, she actually told me that last week, and I've been trying to stop. And I was like, how crazy is it that you're in here, in this sauna, and I'm here at the same time. And I'm vocal, I'm bold about my faith. Not because of me, because what God has put in me. And it was just so cool because he was like, he left and he's like, man, like I really appreciate it. And then he like left, like the sauna's small, and he got out of the sauna and he was like, he opened the door and he's like, I really appreciate that. Like I really appreciate it. And I just sat there and the door closed and I was like, holy crap, like God, you're so awesome. Cause in theory, I was not supposed to be there. There's stuff going on in my life, and it's in God's perfect will. And it didn't make any sense to me at that moment. But after that, I was like, God, if I didn't have this happen, I wouldn't have been here today for him. And I was like, wow. And then it strengthened my faith, because I was like, you're perfect. You know what God knows what he's doing, man. He knows what he's doing. Sometimes you don't know what you're doing, but I can tell you one thing right now. God knows what he's doing. And sometimes, we all struggle with that. But I just want to thank you all. We've reached like 3,000 people in 2 days. And as far as right now, we hit 7 subscribers, which is kind of huge. Like, that's pretty cool to me. Because when I first started this, it's definitely like soul feeling for me. I'm very personal. It's very hard. I am very personal, but I can also let go very easy. And that's a trait God's taught me. And the reason he's taught me that is because sometimes you're only in someone's life for a brief moment. But you have to give it your all. If you don't give it your all, right, how are you going to be like Jesus? And I don't mean like things that you're not led to. I just mean like, hey, I need to take this person out to eat and just talk about Jesus with them. Like, or sometimes, and I struggle with this, sometimes just listen. Just listen to what they have to say. And that does more, and the Spirit will lead you to say the right thing. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this. I'm enjoying making these videos. God is always so great. And yeah, man, I hope y'all have a great day. So thank you.